Another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Let's go. 70 Lions, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A huge play there for Washington. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
The Dolphins at 9-1 on the year. Well, they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now here's Mahomes. Wright's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Mahomes now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And the Dolphins First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, 28 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Daniels looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for Washington. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
Here's Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. He's got him in. Complete. Now he's into the clear again. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. We'll get this to about the 38.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Daniels. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Easy.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now it's Mahomes again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll be tapping just shy of the 25.
their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Let's go. Unlock line 19, charge. Go.
Krosky Merritt, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
31. Commanders 14.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Now Patrick going to change the play. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Good for a Dolphins.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
43. That's a line.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Sharp calls it in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
15, 27.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Patrick Mahomes, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A final shot before break. Daniels. That's caught. Downfield, it's Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jake Bailey.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Now Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it was really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Now here's Mahomes. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
Mahomes now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
And goal.
Yellow.
Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. This going to be returned from the 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Seven Pirates.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Shamar Stewart in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Samuel in motion. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, 26 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
couple yards shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard
Throwing
line.
to start the drive. Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now an audible here into something else.
19 Lion. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
Dragon 6. Pass. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Dolphins 45, Commanders 27.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyler Scott, 54 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Set to kick off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Distant average. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
On the ready.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
We working up the wide receiver. We working. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinals.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
Trap 50. Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. Strike 19 tight. Now Panthers 60. Panthers 18. Pioneer.
Daniels going to throw for it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
52. Commanders 34. Matt Prater set
and after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43, get the yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Down to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyler Scott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Bailey set to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Attack!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Dolphins
Yellow.
first down.
Hey, Rip.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
The York on now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 66. Commanders 34.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Second down and 4.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Here's Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Mahomes going to throw it here. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Scott. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Here's second and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller.
Here's third down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point good by Prater. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
66. Commanders 41.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
York now for the extra point.
York for the extra point.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Jake Bailey.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, fight.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot now for Mariota. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that will be